Hello, my spiritually savage family. How do you do? I am doing well. Thank you for all those that sent me some God vibes, good vibes, but I meant God vibes. That's why I put that. I didn't make no mistakes. It wasn't a typo. I don't want just good vibes. Good vibes is, subpar. I want them godly vibes. Them godly vibes keep you going. Them godly vibes give you courage in the midst of a storm. And as I'm talking, look at it, y'all. It is beautiful out here. It is beautiful. Don't y'all hear that? I done played outside in the rain. I done did water balloon fight with my great niece and my great nephew. I meditated for like 3 hours, literally. Saw a lot of stuff. One of the things I wanted to talk about, and one of the things that I'm just now coming across in my own self, is recognizing my spiritual gifts. Everybody has a spiritual gift. Do you know what yours are? I didn't know anything about the spiritual realm and all that. I mean, I knew spirit existed, but how close it was, I didn't know. And so I'm on that self discovery path, like right now, right? God will have you sitting still in places you don't even want to be in, just so He can get your attention, your undivided attention. God is a jealous God. Definitely a jealous God. So He don't want to share your attention. And if your attention is at work, if your intention is out clubbing and partying, if your intention is not where your focus needs to be, which is your divine path, some things will happen for that to come to pass. And so I'm recognizing my spiritual gifts. We all have them. Some are more tapped in than others, but we all have them. Do you know what your spiritual gifts are? If not, I suggest you take stock and take heed and figure out what they are, because you're going to need them in this coming season. I came across a video where this man was talking about a variant of the pandemic. And if you are sitting in fear of the unknown, if you are in fear of what is going on, they are able to control your emotions, okay? They are able to control you. You're more susceptible for them to control you. So this whole time I've been sitting still, God has been preparing me for what is to come and preparing me to deliver messages. I have prophetic dreams. I've had them since I was a child. But during the whole black magic phase, right? I kind of lost touch with it, but I never lost touch with my intuition. I just ignored it because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe the things that I was feeling, the things that I was knowing, the things that I was sensing. I didn't believe them. I made excuses for them. I made excuses for people, places, and things that no longer served me, that didn't support me, that never showed any love, right? And when you do that, you deplete your own energy. Just think of your body and your spirit as an energy pact, okay? If you're constantly giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and no one is giving back to you, no one is replenishing you, understand your battery will go low. And when that happens, you hit a brick wall. When that happens, you have a nervous breakdown. When that happens, you have anxiety and panic attacks because you're not being replenished. And because, we all pray, but we pray and we don't listen. Because the things that we want may not be what God wants us to have, may not be a part of our divine path or spiritual path. It may not be. But we go for them and we go after them with gusto, with everything we have. But in the meantime, between time, God is telling you to sit still, be still, and don't move, and we're not listening. We're not listening. So I'm glad He allowed me to sit still for these 2 years, going on 3. But I'm ready to move, and He knows I'm ready to move. And I feel like things are coming into alignment. I do. When this whole pandemic started, I was a nervous wreck. I was scared. I was scared of everything. Didn't realize it. I was scared of going hungry. I was scared of not being able to provide for myself. I was scared of everything. because I had no job, I had no car, and I had no support system. But God showed me that He is my support system, and I am my best advocate. So I no longer wait for those to help me. Actually, today I made a vow. If you look at one of my videos, I said I'm no longer asking people for help. They know what you need. People know what you need. Understand that, understand that, and overstand that. And in my last video, I explained to you spiritually what that means. When you have people around you that know what you need but won't offer it or nothing but want you to ask for it. They want you to ask for it. There's a reason why they need you to ask for it. Even though they know you need it. They know you need it, but they want you to ask for it. Why is that? Ask yourself that. Go back and look at my past video, and it explains. It has everything to do with energy and money. So I made a vow today that I'm not asking anybody for anything. If they don't offer it, I won't get it. If God don't provide it, then I don't need it. Because people know what you need. They watch you. They hawk you. They watch you while you eating. They watch you while you go outside. They watch you. So you mean to tell me they watch you that closely and they don't know what you need and what you like and what you desire when you don't have the means to provide it for yourself? Understand, it is a spiritual meaning behind that. And it has everything to do with money and energy. Energy in the spiritual realm, but money in this 3D realm. So now that I did that, I'm going to watch and let God provide for me. Yeah, I am. I ate my last meal today. Not because I desired to, because I love to eat, but because I ran out of food. But I'm okay with that, because you know what, I look at this as an opportunity to fast and to cleanse and to pray and to seek. I'm no longer seeking people on this 3D realm. I'm seeking my spiritual team above so they can help me get up, get out, and get into what I need to be and my purpose, where I need to be, where I can better affect humanity, where I can better serve. You can only serve those that are willing to accept your help or want your help. If they don't want it, honey, you talking and you trying to teach is aggravating, annoying, and getting on their nerves because they think you feel like you're right. They think you feel like you know everything, and you don't know everything. You just know what God told you. So this is a message for y'all, for the divine ones, for the chosen ones, for the ones that live in the light, the ones that are trying to better themselves, the ones that see their own demons and seek to know where they come from so they can better deal with them. Everybody has demons, but we don't let them overtake us. We always seek the light. You got to know the dark in order to know that the light exists. The dark is depression. The dark is poverty. I am no longer being impoverished. I am not thinking with an impoverished mind. I could care less. Poverty don't know me no more. We are not acquainted. I may not have the finances in this 3D, but I am rich as hell in the 3D. I mean in the spiritual realm. I am very wealthy in the spiritual realm. Very wealthy. And as long as I do what God asked me to do, it will manifest down here in the 3D. Do you hear what I'm saying? I just dropped some jewels on you. I just gave y'all a couple of keys to the streets. And as I said that, 3 lightning strikes. Boom, 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 went across right in front of me. I'm telling y'all. But now I'm actually taking my own advice. You see that? I know y'all see that lightning on this beautiful glowing skin. Y'all feel me? I ain't even had a facial or nothing. Listen, the fact that I can sit here and smile to y'all and people feel like that I feel some kind of way because I ain't been able to go nowhere. No. Let me tell y'all the real. I ain't got my nails done. I ain't got my hair done. I ain't got my feet done. I ain't had a massage. I ain't ate out. I have not done anything of leisure that I have done my entire life. I have not. And I still smile and I still laugh because I already know what's going on. I had to sit still. Doing all those things would not have been me sitting still, so I would not have gotten the messages. One day I'm going to share with y'all one of my earlier dreams. I really just want to have it again before I tell it, because I've been having prophetic dreams. One of the ones was me running through the wilderness, running through the woods and coming, not even seeing that the woods was about to end and running right off the cliff. That is a message for somebody because that's normally what us humans do. We keep going and going and going and going and going and going without stopping. And when I say you keep going, that means you keep going to breakfast lunches, you keep going to work, you keep going to church, you keep going to meetings, da 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 da. When do you sit down and sit still? When do you take time and quiet time for yourself without any distractions? Meaning your phone, a book, the TV, a tablet, a watch phone, whatever the case may be, they are all distractions. This 3D is meant to distract you, to keep your eyes and your mind and your spirit away from God. Because that's where you really win. That's where you become wealthy. That's where you become rich. That's where you become abundant. And I wasn't doing that because I was still asking for help for people that really didn't want to help me, that don't want to help me. They don't. They don't. And I get it, I understand it. No, I don't get it. I don't understand it because I was there for them when they needed in time of need. And so, no, I don't get it right now. But it ain't meant for me to get, and it's not meant for them to give it to me. I will allow God to deal with them in his own time and me not be their karma. So, yeah. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I used to not tell the truth because I was afraid it would hurt other people's feelings because they were the ones that the truth was about. But it's only so much a person can do and say before they've had enough. So if you watch my other videos, stop asking. They know you need help. Stop asking. Don't ask. Because trust and believe they discuss you when you're not around. There are conversations being had about you. Yes, they are. You're just not privileged to them. But if you know, like I know, you know they are. So stop asking. Give God the space and the time to show you that he's real. That's what I'm doing right now. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. And I said it out loud and I put it in writing that I'm not asking anybody for anything. You know why? Because I have been in need when my hand got burned. I have been in need when my leg got severed at a family memorial. And nobody I've been around asked if I needed anything, if I needed help or nothing. Nothing. So why am I still expecting them to do so? Right? That's a message for you as well. Listen and learn and look. They don't want to help you, honey. You are bothersome to them. It don't matter what you did, what you've done, or what you planned on doing. God don't even want you to do what you planned on doing because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your smile. They don't deserve your help. They don't deserve it. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because they don't know how to give it to you in return. My brother, my sister, my niece, my nephew, my girl, my boy. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. And it's okay. You don't have to be mad about it. You don't have to be bitter about it. It is what it is. But you have to understand, understand, and understand that God has another plan for you. He has a different type of family for you. He has your spiritual team. Everybody has a spiritual family here on earth. The family you're born in is not necessarily your spiritual family. And you'll know that to judge for yourself. Are you the odd person out? Are you the black sheep? Do you do what others feel as if they can't do? Because everybody can do what you do. You're headed to another level, my love. And everybody can't go with you. And that in itself is okay. You can't take everybody. You want to. That's why you teaching and preaching and talking. But it ain't doing nothing but going in one end out the oven and giving them ammunition to talk behind your back about it. So keep your mouth shut. Do what God tell you to do. And keep it moving. And as I looked, it was 14:22 on the clock. Listen. And I generally keep my business to myself. I don't tell y'all nothing. That is too personal. But if I'm telling it, it's because it's a lesson in it for you. And if I can help anybody circumvent, sideswipe, sidestep, jump over that type of lesson by sharing my story, then that is what it is. That is what it is. Because I already know God finna turn it around. I've been waiting patiently. Well, not so patiently. I can't tell that lie. I told the truth. You ain't gotta do no lightness. I did. Because I am one of the most impatient people ever. Because I would already got up, bounced. But when God say sit still, you sit still. Because when God open up a door, there won't be no confusion. There won't be no hustling and bustling. It won't be none of that. It won't be no, let me do this, let me do that. The doors will open wide. They will open for you, my love. Just be patient, be still. The E in spiritually savage stands for several different names. It does. Depending on the day. And for today, it stands for evolution. And you are evolving. You are no longer the same person you was 2 weeks ago, let alone 10 years ago. And you have to move differently. You already are moving differently. But that also means that your circle has to change. And that's something that us loyal people don't particularly like to do because we like sameness. We don't like change. But if you don't do it yourself, God will definitely do it for you. And sometimes it's done in not so pleasant ways because he needs you to get up and get out of there. Oh, and I don't like for God. I don't want God dragging me. He done drugged me already. I don't want God dragging me. So I'm a willing participant. I work together now with God, with the spirit realm, with my honorable ancestors. I work together with them. I'm trying. I'm listening. I get so frustrated with myself when I feel like I'm not listening because I feel like I'm stuck in a situation and nothing's changing. And God keeps saying, be still. Things are changing. And I'm like, maybe I'm not listening hard enough, but that's not it. When you are being honest and truthful with yourself and those that are around you, you are living in your purpose. You are doing what God exactly said to do. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Listen, take a look back at your life. You'll realize what I'm talking about is true. Even if you don't want to admit it to yourself. Even if you don't want to admit it to me, don't admit it to me. God knows that He's been trying to get your attention for you to change your circle. It's coming up on that time. Listen, I'm at the point where I don't know what else I can do. So I'm asking for God to intervene. Show me a way. Open up a door. And at this point, it may have to deal with hardship, and I'm okay with that because I know God is at the head and the back and on every side of me. So I'm divinely protected and spiritually guided. Because I have talked till I'm blue in the face. I have cried till I can't cry no more. I have shouted and argued, and I'm not doing that no more. I'd rather go hungry than to ask the same people for help time and time again when I'm around them and they see it and know it and feel it. But will say, just ask me. Why? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. It still doesn't make sense to me. I've tried to turn it over in my head time and time again, y'all. And it don't make sense to me. So to me, it just don't fit me. It's just not in my energetic field. It's not meant for me to understand that because when I see a person in need, I provide. Oh, and they ain't even got to be talking to me to tell me about for me to help them. But because I'm their friend or because I'm their family member or because I am their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, soon to be somebody's wife, you understand? Listen, babe, you ain't got to worry about it. Especially if I got it to do, you got this. I got it for you. But everybody don't think like you, and that's a hard lesson that I've had to learn. It really is. Everybody don't think like you. And unfortunately, if they don't think like you and they don't move like you and they don't operate like you cannot be with them. I grew up, when people used to say birds of a feather flock together, I used to say, hell no, they don't, because my friends used to do some grimy shit, and I never did those things. Still haven't done them. But I recognized we were sharing that energy, and I was sharing that energy with them. So even though I wasn't doing the negative things that they were doing, their negative energy was showing up in my life differently. But the moment I put that blockade up, the moment I put that force field up, the moment I put that violet flame up, They start getting singed trying to come at me negative. If it ain't mine, I don't want it. And right now, I don't have anything to be negative about. You would think so. Only people that still stuck on the 3D and still not woke will think I'm mad about shit that I had and did already. Not never mad about that. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move to bigger and better things. I don't want nothing I had before again. I lived that life. I lived a materialistic lifestyle already. I lived that life. And look where it got me. So when I tell people don't chase after the money, because the money will get you hemmed up. The money will get you hitting a brick wall. If you chase God first and you chase knowing your spiritual realm and knowing your ancestors, the money will flow. The money will flow. Trust and believe. Remember I said it to y'all right here. Spiritually Savage said it. And any video up until this point shows the struggle. You hear me? Shows the struggle. Show the struggle. And if you ever are on my actual Instagram page, then you'll know that all this has been going on in my life. All of it. All of it. All of it. But not one time did my smile falter. Not one time did I lose faith in God. Not one time. And so I know that God is going to reward me. I know that God is going to bless me abundantly. Okay? That is manifestation. So y'all are watching me manifest my dreams right now. Y'all are sitting here. My 11 subscribers. I love y'all. Y'all ride or die. Y'all ride or die. Soon come though. Soon come. I know my message is intended. My message is not intended for a lot of the people of the masses now, because a lot of people are still waking up. But they're not waking up to who they are spiritually. They're just waking up to a lot of the bullshit that they got around them. Fake friends, phony family members, fucked up jobs. I was trying to find another word for fucked up. I'm trying to curb my cursing, but sometimes a very well placed fuck you is warranted. I just heard some no. Yeah, okay, I'm working on that one. I'm working on that one. Okay, my loves. Thank you for tuning in. If you clicked on this and this is your first channel, baby, listen, and this is your first time channeling my video, welcome. I love you. I'm sending you peace of mind. That's what I send to everybody. Because if you are in a state of confusion, that is not peace of mind, and God is not confusing. Know what you're working with, my loves. Oh, that breeze. Oh, that felt so good. This is my outfit I made out of my head wraps, because I got to do laundry. And I don't have no money yet to do no laundry. But God gonna provide. When I tell you He gonna provide, that's why I'm not worried about it. But I tell you what, a year ago, I was so distraught and so beside myself and crying every day. Didn't know what I was gonna do, because I didn't have no support, and I knew me being without a job was gonna leave me ass out. But God been providing thus far. And now I'm really finna show how He gonna provide, because I'm not asking for a damn thing. Nothing. Especially not no necessities. We all human. We all eat, sleep, and shit. So anything that involves those three things, you know a person needs. So for me to have to ask for the basics would be just ridiculous and draining of my energy. And that's another way they steal your energy. I'm not going to go into that. Y'all go into that video and look what I said. It's the truth. And when you start looking at your time frame and looking at your life, you'll realize it is the truth. It is the truth. All right, my loves, I'm going to enjoy this night because it's actually beautiful. It's no longer, I was about to say it's no longer thundering. It's just been lightning, but there go the thunder right there. So I'm going to enjoy it. I may have to go get my house coat because the temperature done dropped a little bit and I got a little chill. I got, is there goosebumps on the arm? No. I did just get a chill though. Y'all see? I ain't been in the gym. Lovely bodies, call me. I ain't been in the gym, but I still been toning up. I want to be in the gym though. That's one of my happy places. But if I was in the gym or if I was working out, I wouldn't be sitting still, which means God wouldn't be able to talk to me because I'd be ready to go to the gym and work out, and I'll be preoccupied. But when God strips you of everything, and that's because I wasn't listening. I'm not saying that's everybody's path. I didn't listen because I didn't know to listen. I didn't take heed. I thought the hurdles and obstacles in my way were the devil trying to stop me from getting to my goals. No, I was on the wrong path. I was headed to the wrong goals. That was God saying, no, baby girl, slow down. I don't need you on that path. I need you on this one. I need you on this one. This one. So if God's been talking to you and things ain't been going right, it may not be the devil, my love. It may be God using your circumstances to get your attention, your undivided attention. Okay? It's okay. It's difficult. But when you understand who you are and understand that the people that are around you have not woken up yet to their fullest potential and to who they are spiritually, then you will have grace and mercy for them and for yourself. Grace and mercy don't mean that you allow them to walk over you and to lie on you and to belittle you. No, you stick up for yourself. You have to stick up for yourself. That is where your power lies. Reclaim your power. Don't let them assassinate your character when you know that it's not you. Don't allow it. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. And if you're on this path and you're just now learning, understand, understand, and overstand that you may not be where I'm at, and you may be of the mindset, well, I did this and I did that and I did this, and I get that. I understand that. I went through that. But understand, God can't do what he gonna do in your life if you still have that mindset, because that means you're not allowing him to work in your life. I'm telling y'all this is all revelations for me today. If you go back to my first couple of videos, you'll realize these are all messages from today, and I'm applying them to myself. And normally when I get messages, I keep them to myself and twirl them around in my head so I can digest it and dissect it and understand, and overstand what God is trying to tell me. But I know it already. I was just being hard-headed. I know it already. I am not confused anymore. I know it already, but I was still of the mindset, well, I did this and I did that. How you going to let God show you what he can do if you still had that mindset? So I don't have that mindset anymore. So let's see how this go. I will be giving y'all real-time updates, okay? Y'all on this journey with me, my spiritually savage family. Yeah. I would love to know who you guys are. Introduce yourselves. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a video out there for y'all to. I did put a video out there that said to my 11 subscribers, but okay, I'm gonna put one directly out to y'all though. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you. And as I grow, I know my channel will grow, and I hope you guys will grow with me, because we need each other. You may be around people that don't quite get that concept about needing each other. Because there are things that I have that you need, and there are things that you need that I have, because not one of us are perfect. If we were perfect, I wouldn't need you and you wouldn't need me. We would be sustainable by ourselves. Not saying that we can't survive and live together. By ourselves, we can. But God didn't make us to do it. It's easier with 2 minds and 4 hands and 4 legs. The job gets done more efficiently instead of just one person struggling. So I am calling in my soul tribe on this day, because I got work to do on this planet for a lot of people's lives.